you're not singing one now. Vernon, you're on.
I can't see which white stick works best tonight, so anyway, evening everybody. As some of you will know, we've just been on holiday and we went on a cruise, and the problem was that it was at that time when we had all those strong winds. I think it was probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe now, and so I had nothing else to do. We couldn't swim, couldn't drink, couldn't do anything really. All we did was just sit around and do nothing, and so I wrote a little number here. It's called The Cruise. We just got back from a trip on the ocean, at times affected by irregular motion. The weather was cold as we started to leave, so the wife stuck her hanky up the end of her sleeve. Nighttime was falling, it was just 3 o'clock as the ship eased away from Southampton dock. The decks were not crowded, not waving or manic. In fact, it was nothing at all like Titanic. Everyone was up top having coffee and cake. The water was flat, just like a lake. Oh, how we were fooled by the man on TV as the lights in the channel lit up the sea. We rounded the island, wrongly spelled white, out into the dark of that November night. We heard music and laughing. I can't see it, these lights are going. Where are we now? Sorry about that.
Music and laughing.
Yeah, I know. It's all right for you over there. I got it. You can read it from over there. I can't read it from here. We heard music and laughing somewhere on the boat. There was Main Street and shops, but we were afloat. We were rocking and rolling. There was singing and shouting, just like Probus Club on an outing. We went down for dinner. Look out for a treat. There was salmon and snails and all sorts of meat. Beef was a Wellington, something en croûte, but we didn't see anything shaped like a boot. Them Yanks is so fancy, they do like their food. If it don't weigh 10 pounds, then it ain't any good. There's waffles, French toast, and all sorts of frying. And if it don't have whipped cream, then it ain't worth trying. There's pancakes, there's ice cream all covered in s'mores. That's why Yankee diners all have double doors. They pile up their food, they call it a stack, as they sit back and wait for their next heart attack. It was on the first night that we noticed the storm, with waves 40 feet more than the norm. We went to bed early, the boat rolling and rocking, the anchor chain scraping and grinding and knocking. All through the night it went on, and we wondered where our first sleep had gone. Because in the morning we learned a new trick. Sleep in the toilet if you're going to be sick. 3 days we did suffer, sick, pale and wan, overdosed on our backs with 10 stugger on. But now the sea's calmed and the pool looked so good. There was even a lifeguard in a parka with a hood. For the wind was quite bracing through the sun, though the sun was real bright, as we drank through the day and then parted all night, just to get value from our ultimate drinks deal. We had to keep drinking, no time for a meal. Then on the 4th day we spotted some land, but we sailed right through the islands, 2 on each hand. The Azores, said the captain. The sun started to sink, so we ordered another package drink. We sat by the pool in a warm puffer jacket, with swimming trunk socks and a woolly ship's blanket. So if you take an Atlantic cruise in November, take a hood for your parka, and always remember, don't believe a word of the man from the Met. We've been back 2 weeks now and we're still soaking wet.